Welcome back. We're now at video 5 or 6. I've lost track here. Um, all important thing on this video is to give you a quick overview on how we value and size the transaction, because you're a little guy, chances are you're getting a partnership with a bigger company and you need to put those two together. What's your value, what's their value, and how do we merge those values so you're not losing out and they're not going to be shy from getting involved because there's just no value for them. So the valuation we want to use is the net present value of future earnings discounted for risk. That's what we use on your project, because generally in early stage commercialization, you actually don't have a trading pattern at the moment, and therefore we can't value you based on historical trading. So we calculate these estimates with a positive and with a negative version. So when we get a trajectory, we can show 3 different levels, and they can see the negative position is, or option is, still attractive to them. So, and that's the all important thing. If it doesn't stack up, well, I'm sorry, it doesn't stack up. But we have to make this as accurate as possible to make sure that we can get the right deal and make that deal stick. Because getting a deal is one thing, making the deal so you don't have to continually keep the deal there is another. So it has to be good value for everybody. We then need to mitigate all of their risks. So if somebody's putting in $1 million into your project and you've shown them what they're going to get back, that's just one thing. But what we have to do is show them how you're going to reduce their $1 million worth of a risk. And we do that with usually with leverages. We take their leverages down so we get to a point where jumping into this project becomes a no-brainer. Now, we have to do the work here. We just can't post this, and it's not one single presentation to everyone. Each of these 4 presentations you're going to do, and you probably won't need to do all 4, but 1 or 2. The most important thing, they are custom to that particular entity, whether it's a company or a person. And the reason for that is because their leverages are different from other people's leverages. We show them why. In particular, the conclusion they should come to is, I'm number 2 in my industry. This is going to make me number 1 if I get this project on board. And they've shown me how my $1 million can be borrowed from the bank if I need to, because it's pretty much secured within my infrastructure as I go. Now, the more value we find for them, the less risk they have, and that's important for them. It's also very important for you when you present the idea to them. So let's see if we can pull value when we do our valuing and sizing, how we can use our commercial model plus our leverages to reduce their risk to a point where, yeah, it's